everybody, it is your local handy quilter. It has been a long time since I've made a video, but I just wanted to pop in and give you guys a little update on me and where I'm at making this quilt. So I have been having some health issues. I think we have finally figured out what's wrong. I have actually psoriatic arthritis. So we're trying to deal with that and figure out how to fix it, but it did prevent me from doing a lot of sewing and cutting and basting over the last year because of the pain that I've been in. I have been mitigating my pain with food and actually have been a lot better. So I have been able to do some quilting, but not a lot. And I just haven't been able to make a video. So I just wanted to come on and do a video. My last video was for month 5, and I was able to quilt, cut, baste, quilt, everything month 6. So I didn't make any videos for that. So I figured I would at least show you how I did, what the blocks look like, to hopefully give you some inspiration for that. And yeah, so I'll just go over the blocks that I have for month 6. I know it's not quite as exciting as my normal videos where I show you the whole process. I believe I only did month 5 and month 6. I haven't cut and based any other months yet. So hopefully I'll be able to make some videos for you with the other months so that we can keep going. If you're as slow as I am, I know the shipments are almost done actually, but you know, some of you are slow like me. So this is month 6, block 1, and the block goes, let's see, so it's this part here, and then this little medallion up here. So just to give you an idea, and I'll try to zoom in for you guys so you can see it. So that's that medallion. I tried really hard to line everything up so you get these cute little leaves in the corner. I just like the way that really looked. And this one was kind of hard to get these cut where the plus signs are. I think I had to recut a few. You can see I tried, there's still a few that are not quite right, but I tried really hard to line up all of my colors perfectly so that you get a really nice rotation of color. That was a difficult one. I wish I had video to that, but you just have to search around on your fabric to find that repeat, and that was a tough one. And then we did our hexes and all of that around that one. And then this one we did little flowers, and I tried to make the little spiral in the middle, if you can see that. So that's pretty cute. So that was block 6-1. Then 6-2, I gotta figure out, and I set these ones in because they really finished up this top portion of the quilt. Let me zoom back out. So I did set them in already before I even finished sewing the number 5 blocks. But so here's 6-2. So 6-2 is this and this together. So I'll zoom in on this little guy here so you can see that. I did my circles so you can see this is the block here. And I lined it up so it looks like circles going around, which was a lot of fun to fussy cut that way. And then on this one we have the rainbow, and basically on my template I just drew a line straight across the middle and then made sure every single rainbow was on that line. So again, they look nice and even. I'll zoom in on that. They look nice and even going all the way around. And again, same things with these plus signs. I did change the way I did the colors so the 2 blocks look a little different, but it was kind of a challenge to get them all lined up. I think you can actually, if I zoom in enough, you can see like this, these have orange plus signs at the bottom, and then a few of them had green because I was one off. So it happens, but I think overall I got the placement pretty right, and the color does rotate around pretty well on those. All right, then we have 6-3, that should be on my edge over here. So that's this one. Again, with the plus signs, and I just tried to change up my color variation on each of these. I think in the pattern itself, it was just random, but I did like the idea of rotating the color. So again, if you want to do that, it is a little bit of a challenge, but it does give you a really pretty look on those. And then we have our boats, just like the pattern has. So this one was pretty straightforward on this particular block. And then our last number 6 piece is all the way over here. Whoops. And this one I did a pretty big change. The fabric that we were using for all the little flower pieces had these beautiful T-Rexes on them, and it just felt wrong to leave him out. So this one was supposed to have flowers. I decided to put T-Rex in instead. It really didn't change. This is kind of the purple area, so it really didn't change the colors or anything, and I'm really glad I did because he looks really cute in there. And then everything else pretty straightforward. This is just random settings on this one, and then you just line your stripes up on the middle for these outer stripes. So that was block 6-1 through 6-4, and I have it all sewn in so that my top corner, I can't really zoom out right now, but my whole top corner is all put together, which is really nice to have that all together. So just a really quick video to show you blocks 6 that I did. I am working on sewing actually right now as we speak. Block number 5. I did not finish that. I finished 6 first just so I could get that top corner done. So I'm currently working on blocks 5, sewing them together. So I'll do another video to show you. Oh, I think I did do the cut and baste on these blocks 5. So I'm just sewing these right now, and then my next video will be cutting and basting block 7, which I have not started. I don't believe I've started on that. So you'll see that process from start to finish. And if I did, oh, actually I might have started that. So if I did, I'll just show you what I already did. And then we'll move on to whatever one I haven't done yet. But hopefully we'll get some more videos done for you guys. And thank you for being patient with me. Let me know where you are in this project or what other projects you've been working on. I would love to hear it. And yeah, thanks everyone. Bye.